Hello, hola, ciao, what's good? I am Kelly Paratelli. Fun fact, my name rhymes in every romantic language, and I am the only person on planet Earth with this name. In English, it's pronounced Kelly Paratelli, even though my name has a U in it, like the country of Peru. But in English, especially American English, it's pronounced Paratelli, whereas in Italiano, it's pronounced Kelly Paratelli. So, my first name Kelly is Irish, hence the red hair. My last name is a rare Italian name, even in Italy, Paratelli, in English Paratelli. So again, I'm Kelly Paratelli, and I am making this video to introduce myself to YouTube, my new YouTube channel, which will be a personal YouTube channel, and to tell you a little bit about myself and what I plan to do with my channel. I am a U.S. citizen. I was born in Nashville, Tennessee. I have lived in Michigan mostly my entire life here in the Midwest, in this great U.S. of A., although I have traveled the world and lived briefly in other parts of the world such as Spain, Ireland, and Italy. I have been to 7 countries, soon to be 8, and 27 states. And therefore, I consider myself to be a global citizen, a solo female traveler, artist, indie artist, self-published author of a book called Testimonials, which we will talk about a little bit later in the video. And I am a world traveler with a strong passion for traveling, writing, poetry, the language arts, and music and art in general, really. So, no matter where we come from on Earth, we are all human beings, first and foremost. So, shout out to the real ones, shout out to the global citizens, you know who you are. It's really a great experience to travel the world, and you learn more than you could ever learn in a classroom. I won't knock a formal education, but traveling has taught me more than I've ever learned in school. And that's saying a lot because I have a master's degree and an international certification, CELTA, to teach English as a foreign language. I truly love traveling, exploring, and the empowerment that comes from seeing things with your own eyes, hearing things with your own ears, walking the earth yourself, living these experiences yourself. And especially as a solo female traveler, I can't tell you how empowering it is to see new places, to explore, to learn, to grow in that way. So, traveling is one of the main sources and forms of content that I will be providing on this channel. I will begin vlogging some of my experiences soon with a new upcoming trip that I actually have planned very soon, which I'll talk a little bit more also about at the end of this video. I'll be sharing my own unique stories and travel experiences, my useful tips and tricks and things that I've learned along the way for all of you who are interested in traveling, or for anyone who wants to learn about other cultures, other places, other foods. There's lots that we can learn and grow together on this channel in the way of travel. Another thing that I really love doing in general is learning. I especially love learning about other cultures, other ways of life, languages, and especially various art forms, as I've said, particularly literature, music, poetry, in architecture, just to name a few, painting, but really I appreciate all art forms and have love for that. Art is my greatest passion. I am and have always been an artist, a writer, a poet, a free-thinking, free-spirited traveler at heart. I am a self-published author of a book called Testimonials. This is a compilation of rhyming poems and non-fictional short stories that I've written over the past 2 decades. If you're one of those people who loves non-fiction, real-life stories, truths, and testimonials, my book Testimonials by Kelly Paratelli is available on Barnes & Noble Press. self-publishing house online. The link will be in the description below. I'm going to be going over self-publishing tips on this channel, the process that I went through to publish through Barnes & Noble Self-Publishing House, the process I went through to copyright my content, to purchase the ISBN code, the barcode on the bottom of the book, and sort of how long that process took for me, some helpful tips and tricks that I might be able to provide for you, some insight, my experience on that, and what it means to be an indie author and artist in this world today. I have been a writer, a poet, and a storyteller for the majority of my life, since around age 6 years old, and I am 33 years old now, so that gives you a little bit of idea of how long I have been involved in the language arts. A little bit more about myself. Another thing about me, as I said, I have the master's degree in social work, an undergraduate in psychology and language arts, and an international degree for CELTA certification, which I may or may not also do YouTube videos about later on, and what that process was like to become an internationally certified English teacher as a foreign language to adult learners all around the world. It's basically a passport and a one-way ticket if you are someone who loves traveling like me, because it's a good way to get a job anywhere in the world, travel and get different destination career choices and jobs every year in a different place, if that's something that you're interested in. Obviously, English and literature are a huge part of teaching, so it's all tied into what I'm about, which is language learning, writing, culture, traveling, and so on. So, I believe it's important for me to say now in this first video that there are certain YouTube reactors, content creators, and vloggers and lifestyle artists, indie artists, both alive and who have passed away, indie and mainstream artists who have inspired me, who really touched me in a beautiful way at a time in my life when I really needed it. I'm gonna name these people. I'm gonna name their channels, their YouTube channels that I am subscribed to. I'm going to name them in just a moment, starting with the reactors, then particularly with YouTube bloggers, vloggers, lifestyle channel subscribers, artists, and creators. I'm going to name them. I believe it's important because these people have had a positive impact on me. They've brought light into my life. They've shed light on important things for me. They've kind of opened me up to some beautiful things. You know, when you put your voice out into the world as a writer, as an author, as a creator, and as an artist, you're kind of choosing to open yourself up to the energy of the universe, to put your true voice out into the world, which is what it's really all about for me when it comes to writing and self-publishing and my book, Testimonials. So, you know, there was a time in my life in the not too distant past, within the last year, where I was kind of in a dark place, so to speak. I was feeling very alone, which honestly is something that I've struggled with, or did struggle with in the past for a very long time in my life, up until now. And these reactors, whether they know it or not, on some level, maybe they do, have had a beautiful impact on me. They have inspired me to create this channel, and they brought love, laughter, light, helpful information, good stories, and energy into my life when I really needed it. And I don't think I would be sitting here today doing this video if it wasn't for these people. So I want to mention them, and I'm going to do so now. I'm not going to mention them because I feel obligated to do so. I'm mentioning them because I truly love them, appreciate them, and want to do so. So, I also want to say, I believe it's important to support living artists. I believe freedom of speech is important now more than ever. And I believe that us human beings and indie artists need each other. We need to come together in all of this, and I believe we can. I want to give flowers, credits, props, shout outs, compliments to the following reactors who have had a beautiful impact on me through their creations, reactions, and real responses to content on this channel. The following reactors are the people that I want to give shout-outs, credit, flowers, respect, and love to. I want to truly show my appreciation. So, Script Work, Planet Breakdown, The Law Twins, Frankenstein's Lab, Stevie Knight, Jamel, aka Jamal, Monroe's Corner, Kicking It with Shane, Flowers. Thank you. Thank you. Other YouTube channels, particularly YouTube vloggers, travel bloggers, and lifestyle channel creators that I want to give shout outs to, who are still currently alive and creating, who inspired me, who taught me something, who shed light on important information for me on my own travel journeys or artistic expressions, are the following: Catherine Manning, Walter's World, Stephanie Perry, Yes Theory, Lost LeBlanc, Allison Anderson, The Passport Couple, Aleki Travel Blog, One Woman's Wilderness, and Dale Roberts. There are also a lot of other artists, both Indian mainstream, both alive and some who have passed away, may they rest in peace, who have touched me and inspired me for years, such as Florence Welsh, Dave Chappelle, Robin Williams, Lenny Kravitz, obviously in no particular order. These may seem random to you, but they're all very important people and artists to me who have truly inspired me. Anthony Bourdain, Walt Whitman, Paulo Coelho, C.S. Lewis, Adele, Alicia Keys, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, Eckhart Tolle, Gustav Klimt, Monet, Rufus Du Sol, Lupe Fiasco, Royce 5'9", Fleetwood Mac, J.R.R. Tolkien, Maya Angelou, London Grammar, Odessa Pink, Mac Miller, Cat Williams, Chris Rock, Young M.A., Kurt Cobain, Lem Collins, Marcus Monroe, Trey, and Pat Stuckey. And of course, my all-time favorite TV show, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, greatest show on television. All of these YouTubers that I've mentioned, all of the living artists, and some who have passed away will be mentioned because I subscribe to them already. In the description below, they will be linked, tagged, hashtagged, whatever it is. Please support these good artists. They are good people. They are living the life that they want. They are living the best life that they can. They are living good lives, and they are doing good. They are sharing their beauty and light, and they are beautifully dancing around the game, and I have mad respect and love for you all. Peace, love, and respect to you. Hugs and kisses. Hopefully this gives you a little bit of insight into my eclectic, random, broad tastes, because I'm different. And I have quite unique tastes. I have love and appreciation for music, writing, literature, language arts, stand-up comedy, lyrics, painting, architecture, art in general really, video editing, which I am new to, but I will learn. I am not married, and I do not have any children. Therefore, my book is my only baby so far. I am only responsible for myself, and I realize how lucky, privileged, blessed, whatever you want to call it, I am. I am thankful for my life. I am thankful for all life. Art in life is my love. I've been traveling, writing, and sharing content for years on social media with family and friends and other loved ones. So it's about time I actually got paid to do what I love to do anyway. I came to an awe-inspiring conclusion recently. I made an executive decision, or one might call it an epiphany, that this is what I want to do with my life. I have a lot of skills knowledge, and wisdom beyond my years to share. More importantly, I want to do so because I want to live the life I want, especially in the world we are living in today, where it's becoming harder and harder to do so. I believe that our voices matter. I believe all of our unique stories matter. I believe it's important to share your unique voice and story because you never know how far you can actually reach with that beautiful ability to create and release. You never know who you might touch, who you might inspire, who you might learn from, or who you might teach. And I'm about that life. So here I am. Here I am, YouTube. All of that being said, very soon I will be going to Peru, South America, to Cusco in the Andes mountain region to walk Machu Picchu, which is supposed to be high in spiritual energy, a destination which is now one of the 7 wonders of the world and which global travelers have often said is one of the best places and their most favorite places on earth to visit. I will be documenting this journey, or at least in large part. I will be meeting my Italian cousins there, although I am solo traveling again as a female. I will be meeting my cousins there, and I will be spending some of the time alone and some of the time with them. I will be documenting the journey, the transportation, the food, the mountains, the landscape, and my story. I will be giving tips and tricks about how to book flights, transportation, taxis, trains, the best accommodations, whether it be Airbnb or hotels. I will be talking about the language, the money, the currency, the exchange rate, all of the things that I learned, have learned, and will learn. I will share. It's one of the highest altitudes on earth, but I have been preparing for it. I have been preparing my body and my mind for this high altitude journey. It'll give you a glimpse into my beautiful world. I look forward to starting this new journey with you, YouTube. And I truly hope that we artists and creators can all help and support each other now. On our channels, with our passions, with our art, with our businesses, and with our lives. I hope that we can all live the lives that we truly want to live. I hope we can stay true to ourselves and be ourselves, even in this seemingly difficult time to be alive on Earth. Especially in a time in our world where we human beings need each other, the support and unconditional love of one another, now more than ever. Peace and love to you all. And remember, good people watching, you are more powerful than you have ever been led to believe. We are the light. Ciao.